Hello students, I am your friend from Khaleeq Tuition. Today I am going to give you some fundamental tips for learning mathematics, some basic tips. I hope it will equally help you guys who are in SIN board as well as Cambridge, O level and A level. You must have seen this expression 2x square. What do we call this? This is called coefficient and it has second name constant. The x, we call it variable and it is also called as base. The number 2 here, it is basically power. It has second name index and the third one is exponent. You can call it by any one of the names. If you go down, let me give you some difference between equation and expression. Here you can see the expression. What is the difference between these? In equation you can find addition to expression equal sign with 0. Now in any expression or equation you can see 2x like 2x square, 3x plus 4. These are called terms. Here in this expression there are total 3 terms. This expression in general we call it polynomials. The polynomial have only one term, we call it monomials, 2 terms binomials, and 3 terms trinomial, and so on and so forth. Let me give you some explanation about degree of polynomial. Here you can see any of the term, the collective power we have to count, like here 3x square and y cube, 2 plus 3 is the total power of 5. What this will indicate? This will indicate the degree of polynomial and here it is 5. Similarly, in this case, the polynomial has a degree 3. Now, remember few points. Anything with power 0 is always be equal to 1. So, x to power, you can see here, x power 0, 1, 500 power 0, 1, and 2000 power 0, 1, and here you can see in fraction also, wherever thing has power 0, it will be counted as 1. If you have the same base and it's going to multiply, remember the power is going to be added like this way. We can write 2 plus 3 equal to 5. If the base is different, then it will be just simply multiply. If you have variable with constant and multiplied with any other constant, then constant and constant is going to multiply, never going to affect the variable and its power. You can see 6x square here. If you have a different base with the same power, that comes into one, that can easily come into one umbrella under the bracket of same power. Here it is cube 3. With the different bases with different power, it will be simply written as it is. You can have a look. Now root means always with power half. Remember always. So if you have a 2 root means 2 to the power half. If you have 2 root x, it will multiply by 2 root x. It will be written as 2 root x. Remember this line, this slash line or slant line, always be, it has a certain specific meaning. Like if you have 3 on top of it, it will represent power 1 upon 3, and 4 on top of it, then it will be written as x to the power 1 upon 4. Now using the previous rule, you can have a look some of the expression. Root 2 and root x, since the power will be the same, it will come under the one umbrella and under one root. If you have something inside the root with carrying some square of any number, then it will be written like this, and the power will be multiplied together and get cancelled, and the things under the root will come out here like 2. If you have a cube root, this is now representing cube root, and if the things under the root is having a cube of some digits, then it will come out this way. Similarly, here you can see. Now you need to understand something about fraction. It always written like this. The upper part is always be called numerator and the lower one is denominator. Here you have a rational expression like here 3x upon 4y, numerator and the denominator. Now some of the fractions where you have a denominator with some power, it can go up easily and the division sign will change into multiplication and the power will get changed, and the same rule will apply which was previous, base same, power will be added. So you can write this way. Now here x to the power minus 1, it can go down into the denominator and the power sign will get changed. Now addition of fraction, you can see here two different fractions, how we can add them. You have to take the denominator out, multiply them together, take the denominator of first fraction, divide it, whatever remaining just multiply, like here 5, like here for example 4 multiplied by 1, it will give you 4, and in the second case when we divide by 4, the remaining will be 5, remaining will be 5, and 5 will multiply by 3, it will give you 15, and the total fraction value will be 19 upon 20. Similar pattern we have to follow in this case also. Here we will be left with 4, and 4 will multiply by x, you will get 4x, and in this case 15y. The same pattern I am going to follow like it was before, and answer is 4x plus 15y divided by 20. Now you need to understand, anything multiplied with 0, it will always give you the result 0. Anything will be divided by 0, it will always give you no result, which is infinity. 9 divided by 0 will be infinity. Now you have to understand some addition considering same signs. If you have plus 3 plus 4 will give you plus 7, minus 3 minus 4 will give you minus 7. Same in the case of subtraction, considering different signs, you have to always go to subtract them, and the bigger one digit sign will be carried. Now here you have minus 4 and plus 1, the result will be minus 3. With different sign you always have to subtract them, and the bigger digit sign will have to be attached over here. Now you need to understand some multiplication considering the signs. I mean to say, when plus will be multiplied with plus, it will always give you the plus result. Like plus 2 into plus 2 always be plus 4. Plus multiplied by minus will always give you minus, like plus 2 minus 2 will give you minus 4. Here minus multiplied by minus, it will always give you plus, like minus 2 will give you plus 4. Here with minus, any minus digit and plus digits, when they get multiplied, the result will be minus, they will get normal multiply, like you have minus 2 plus 2 will give you minus 4 result. Now same way you have to consider in division signs, like you have some fraction with numerator positive and denominator positive, answer will be positive, the same like above. With the numerator positive, denominator negative, or denominator positive, numerator negative, denominator positive, answer will always be negative, like you have over here. The same pattern we follow like in the case of multiplication. Here it will be plus, and you can see the answer plus 1 upon 2. The similar pattern you have to follow in this case. Answer you can see minus and plus, answer is minus 1 upon 2. This is the end of the session. I hope you must have enjoyed. We'll catch you later in the next session. God bless.